Shalom. First, want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in this truth. And Shalom to the elect. The elders and apostles, primarily out of GMS, but if you an affiliate camp, and you're pushing the same truth, man, keep pushing. Because last weekend I was listening to a camp. I won't mention what camp, but I was watching the camp, on the live stream, and they pretty much got some news that a brother that I came up throughout the years. We didn't, come up together side by side, but we was affiliated. Our camp and they camp spent a lot of time together. And come to find out, if I could get from the bits and pieces from the video, that the brother was just specking the pump the whole time. Salaki, I might be mixing it up. I was kind of, I believe they said either the guy that I knew or some other guy was faking the funk the whole time, pretending like he was in the truth, but the whole time he wasn't. Which it could be him, but I know for sure, they were saying, he pretty much fell out because of a woman. And the woman does it every time to Jake. A woman will pull you out of this truth so quick. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's slow, but she ends up winning though. That demon in her just won't let her rest. She has got to pull you out this truth. And from what I could get from the video, that's what happened to the brother, or used to be brother. But now he's back in the world. If he was faking the pump the whole time, pretending to be a man of the Lord, death to him. It's just that simple. But from my understanding that he did, his woman did pull him out. He went back into the world. He missed the old thing. He like being bugged out of his mind, calling himself African American. Maybe he want to smoke all this new weed they got. I don't know. Got all kind of drugs now. Maybe he want to get back into drugs. Not saying he was in drugs from the beginning, but maybe he wanted to experiment. That's a lot of DL going on too. And I ain't talking about DL Hughley either. I'm talking about you men on the download out here. Maybe he wanted to experience that. I don't know. But what I do know is that his woman got his ass out the truth. And now he's just a nigga again, man. That I do know. He's a nigga with the A and one with the ER, man. He's both. So you got to be careful in this truth. I don't know if my little pod got turned on and the battery drained or it died or whatever the case may be, but if I need to buy another one, I'm just gonna have to do it. But that's what this lesson is pretty much about. If you're in this truth, you got to remain in it. You got to pray that the Most High doesn't take his spirit away. Take his spirit away from you, man. Because this world is very, very tempting, man. Once being in the world seemed like it was fun. Now to go back to it, wow. Nothing but a bunch of degenerates out here now. There's no They say there's no honor amongst thieves. There's no codes to this now. Anybody can get it. No? Anybody can get it. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 people are sodomites. You know, and I'm just being generous on that. You know, the number could be higher. Who knows? So why would you want to go back into the world to deal with that? I was at this graduation party last week. My godson's graduation party, and I was just irked about. They had this fruit pop floating around the room. You know what I'm talking about? One of the alphabet members. You know, he's floating around the room. I'm trying to hold my peace. You know, I don't want to blow up the scene. You know, make myself stick out. So I had to blend in and just bite the bullet. You know, so to speak. But all these women sitting around, all these single mothers, single whores. You know, 2, 3 kids, 2, 3 different baby daddies. Why would you want to go back into the world and deal with something like that? Is that what you want? You know, you had old women in there dancing, and they 60s, man. You know, it was just disgusting being in there. But I did it, you know, so they can say, hey, I didn't come. You know, I had the time to do it. You know, and I took some time off and went down there, but just sitting amongst all that filth, you know, I couldn't wait to leave. It started getting dark. I had to take off. I couldn't stand no more. I'm getting precepts. I'm be going up on a rant here. This is Luke 9:62. So I get in and get out. And Jesus, the one you call Jesus, but his name is Yahweh, said, and Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So yeah, you can't put your hand on the plow and wonder what's going on behind you, man. You know, if you're missing out on life, you know, you didn't get a chance to hit them holes that you wanted to hit last week before you got into the truth. You know, you get a chance to do that business you always wanted to do. You know, once you get into this, man, your life is fucked, man. You got to put away all your desires and wants and needs, whatever case may be, and do the work. And you got to do the will of Yahweh Shah, man. All your shit's got to go on the back burner. This truth come first. You know, this is your new woman, man. The truth. So you got to put your physical woman on hold. You know, she got to come second in your life. Family, friends, they all got to take the back burner. Even the scriptures say, even roughly paraphrasing, so you got to hate your mama, your daddy, but that word hate and that only means to love less, man. Not actually physically hate them. So you got to push mama and daddy away and do the will of the Lord, man. You know, mama call you up tomorrow, she cooks something for you. You know, but you got camp that day, man. You got to tell mama you'll get it at the camp. You can't come out and hang out and reminisce on the old times of you falling and bumping your head and shit, man. Or you riding a bike, stuffing your knee up. You gotta come out here and do the Lord's work. Let me read that again. It says, and Yahweh Shah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So here it is, the one you call Jesus said, you ain't even fit for the kingdom, man. Once you start doing this work and you want to renege on the contract, you know, you get tired, you lose patience, you know. 'Cause a lot of men lose patience in this thing. Yeah, we see the prophecies unfolding, but now they're coming, you know, they ain't coming as fast as you like. You know, this shit takes time, man. This ain't no microwave type of faith here. You can't wake up, get in this thing today, and then next week you think you're gonna be in the kingdom. No, you got to pray for longevity in this, man. And that one brother I was talking about earlier in the lesson, you know, he's been in this 7 years and he lost, you know, lost the faith, lost patience. And so now he's back in the world, man. Being a grimy, low down, dirty nigga again, man. The bell had to chime on that one. So that was a damn, that was wild. Yeah, but he's back in the world, man, doing his thing. I guess he's standing on business, like they say. You know, so you got to pray for longevity in this truth. And like I said earlier, you got to pray that the Most High take not His Holy Spirit from you, because it can be done, man. As fast as you got it, it can be gone just as fast as you received it, man. So that brother and myself, you know, I'm going on about 7 years myself, maybe 8 years in this, you know, but the finish line is almost there. For you to turn back and go back down, you're a damn fool. We can see the finish line now. It ain't no more, you know, 10, 20 years away, man. This shit's right around the corner, you know? All this coming to an end is right around the corner. You know, so he wasn't measuring the time diligently, man. He say he was. So how could you if you choose to go back in the world right now? You know, maybe his intentions were way off, man. Because the Most High, like I said, He knows all the goings of man. He knows all your intentions, man. You know whether you for real about this or you just put on a good act for the people or for your brothers, man. So the Lord's gonna end up sifting you out if you playing games with this truth and you're not serious. This ain't to be up here, you know, you want to be known, seen as the man, you know, like you got so much knowledge than everybody else. It ain't that type of party up here. It's more that you come out here and saying, you know, so-called white man, the devil, you know, you Israelites gonna get put to death. There's more to it than that, man. This is it's simple. Receiving salvation and understanding what you need for salvation is simple, but it's complicated at the same thing. Because you got to go into history, biblical history, you know, secular history, whatever the case may be. And you got to be able to, you know, withstand the wiles of the devil, man. And you got to deal with these demons too. And they come in all shapes and sizes, man. All shades. So you got to be able to do it all, man. Chris Brown. All right, brother. I got you. All right. All right. So yeah, you got to be able to deal with these demons out here, man. You know, for the Lord is sifting men, man, because we getting close to the end. Let's get some more precepts. God damn, UPS got that motherfucker wide open. Kill somebody today in that truck. Jake ready to get off. Let's go to Proverbs 26. So yeah, the short time I've been in this, I've seen men come into this truth, come and go. They come and go. A woman pull them out. They go back into the world, whatever case may be. But 8 times out of 10, it's a woman. So you got to be careful in this. You got to watch out. All of a sudden, you getting into the truth, preaching. You've been in a few months. Getting your feet wet, and you just see some woman, and a woman that you would have never got when you was in the world. But all of a sudden, she got the hots for you. All of a sudden, man, you got to pay attention, man. That could be your setup. I run across women all the time. With horse and tire on, man. And I'm thinking, yeah, it looked tempting. It looked easy. But what if, just what if, this is a level 10 demon, man? you know? So I'm like, the truth is more important to me than a woman. Me getting in salvation and getting into the kingdom unscathed is more important than a lot of these chicks I see out here. I got a woman. I ain't thirsty like that. And when you see women walking around with their cheeks hanging out and they boobs all pushed up, I'm a straight man, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna look away. Let's get that understood right now. I'm not looking away. I might get my eyes full. That's about it. You walk by me with your stuff hanging out, I'm gonna give you all the attention you've been seeking, man. I'm gonna make you feel real uncomfortable. you know. But on another note, so I'd rather just do this work, man. This not the time for women right now. That's what Paul was pretty much saying when he was preaching, man. He's like, well, if you can't control yourself and you burning, and you gotta have a woman, get you a woman. But if you ain't burning like that, you don't have to have a woman, man. What Paul was saying, roughly paraphrasing. So this ain't the season to be, you trying to collect women, man. And yes, it's lawful to have more than one woman, man. It's all accounts in the scriptures where these great men had more than one wife, man, and concubines on top of it. But this ain't the time. This ain't the season, man. It's all about the Lord's business this time. Because what that woman gonna do? She gonna start taking more of your time. You got one, which already a handful. You got two, that's double handful. And you try to get a third one, you ain't got no time for the Lord no more, man. You too busy trying to please your women. You too busy trying to Flap them cheeks, man. So believe me, I get tempted myself, but I think about the biggest prize though, man. Standing this truth. I can't be saying, hey, a woman took me out. It ain't that easy, bro. I don't want that to. I pray I don't get taken out at all, though. But to say I left the truth and turned my back on the Most High for some box, man. That's fucked up. But this Proverbs 26:11, as a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. So yeah, just like a dog returns to his vomit and eats it at times, so does a fool return to his folly. You know, that's what these guys who fall out the truth, man. They return back to that folly. Go back to sagging your pants. You commit all kind of adultery now. You've been waiting. You couldn't wait to get your hands on that other man's woman. Now you back to being an adulterer, man. You want to get in your menage a trois, like Pimp C say. You want to be a freak now, man. You're tired of being righteous. Them spare ribs look good on the ribs on the grill. It's like, you've been putting beef ribs on the grill, but that demon got you thinking them spare ribs, they cook better and taste better. You used to eat all kind of clean fish. Now you back to eating catfish and breaking crab legs on the weekend. So that's what happened to a lot of these guys. Some of them fake it. And, I think it was like a couple years ago, there's one guy, up in Memphis, he was on, he was on fire. He was a brother doing the work and got hooked up with a woman, got another one. Next thing you know, he out the truth just like that, man. He's a family man now, man. His woman probably told him, "You doing what? You doing what on the weekend? You out there preaching? Oh hell no, that ain't gonna work. You need to grow up. You need to get serious about life." Then you start sitting back thinking, pondering, like, oh well, the Lord ain't came back yet, maybe I'm not an Israelite. So all these seducing spirits start kicking in. Man, I should have got that precept on here, man. Seducing spirits. Start taking heed to those seducing spirits, man. Saying, oh, won't you go and get back out there in the world? The Lord ain't coming, man. It's a fairy tale book you read. You wasting your time. Like look at your family. They married. They enjoying themselves on the weekend. They going taking vacations. And what you doing, man? You out here on the block on the weekend. So all those demons start kicking up in your mind, man. And next thing you know, that woman and then sucked you out the game, man. Out the truth. You didn't put your garment up. You didn't throw it in the trash. You didn't put the Bible away. And now you just working you back to a 9 to 5 being a Babylonian. But it ain't that easy. Because you made a deal with the Most High, man. This is a blood in, blood out covenant. The only way you leave this truth is that you get salvation, get delivered, or you die, man. That's it. and that's just how it goes. Because you may have skipped out on the contract, but the Lord ain't forgot it. You may have took it and metaphorically, took the paper and balled it up and threw it in the trash, put it in the shredder, whatever case may be. But Yahweh Shah ain't forgot. And so now he got to kill you, man. He got to put you to death. Everything you love, he's gonna take it from you, man. Whether he's gonna let you live to see it or he won't. It's all up to the will of the Most High, man. It's his show. He does what he want to do. But one thing for sure, you ain't getting away. The Lord's not gonna let you get away from this contract. So you can go back into the world, get on the, smiling. Matter of fact, it was this one Jake in the truth. He was like, he having the time of his life that he ain't out here on the highways and byways no more. He's free. Man, these niggas sick, man. They sick in the head. But he's saying he's free, man. He's enjoying life. This truth was such a burden to him. But guess what? His woman left him. The Lord sent this woman back up to Chicago, and he down here boo-hooing, man. Took the baby with her. So you want to choose something else over the Lord, then the Lord's gonna take it from you, man. Because he said he's a jealous power. And he got a big problem with that. So these people, I don't even call them brothers no more, but men who was in the truth, they return back to their folly, man. Being wicked. Probably back to selling drugs or started selling drugs. We're gonna get into it. The scripture just popped in my head. So we're gonna get into it. Let's go to Matthew 24:12. So Matthew 12. I believe 43. Yeah, 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. So yeah, once you come into this truth, the unclean spirit leaves you, man. You don't want to lay down with somebody else's woman, man. You don't want to be at a pork buffet, man. Your whole mindset changes. You see filthiness. You know who I'm talking about. You see that, and that your nose turns up at that now, man. You ain't all inclusive no more. You see some wickedness and you against it. So that unclean spirit leaves. Because we're supposed to be on a path to righteousness. Let's go on. It says, then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. So yeah, that spirit, once you go back into the world, it comes back. It's like, oh man, it's clean, there's nothing here. I can snuggle on in. I can get real comfortable, It says, verse 45, then goeth he and taketh with him and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself. So when that one unclean spirit leaves, and then you go back in the world, it brings 7 more unclean spirits with it, and that just means completion. That number 7. So who knows how many demons that demon brings with it once you leave this truth, man. So you thought you was wicked before. You ain't seen nothing yet. All the stuff you want to do, you so-called had a code back in the world. You got no code, no moral, no nothing now. You know, you just a big freak out here in the streets. You laying down with anything, man. You a trisexual, you know? You know, when you was in this truth, you had a problem with all kind of alphabet members. Now you marching up in the road, up and down the road for an alphabet member. I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all are, you know, them transformers now, man. So you could be, the Lord can turn you into a whole transformer because it brings more 7 spirits more wicked than himself, man. Matter of fact, I got a test of that. I could, this one guy, he was in the truth, man. You know, you saw the transformation. You know, he cleaned himself up in the beginning. And once he got out of the truth, man, you know, he got all kind of, I don't know, aqua green hair or something. You know, he just went completely left, man. Looking like a straight bomb out in the streets. Man, you can't push the nuclear missile button yet, man. Please hurry. I'm so sick of hearing these damn cars with these loud ass pipes, this damn noise, man. What is Putin waiting on, man? Push the button already. And that's one of the worst things they made, man. You gotta wait for poor people to get them a sports car, man. And they think they got damn Ferraris and shit, you know? Lambos. Man. But I digress, you know? Get back to the subject, man. Back to the lesson. Let me read that over. This is Matthew 12:45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. So you worse off than where you were the first time, man. You know, like I said, you had a code, things you wouldn't do before you came into this truth. And once you leave and them demons hop on your ass, now you got no kind of code. You got no kind of barrier now, man. You do any and everything. And the whole time you think it's you talking to yourself, man. But it's them demons got you just on cruise control, man, autopilot. You know, you down on Bourbon or wherever you at in the U.S. You know, sucking on things you don't supposed to be sucking on, man. You know, you you opening cabinets now, man. If you know what I'm talking about. You know, you wouldn't even do that. Now you just down on your knees opening cabinets. You know? So you get turned out, man. The Lord let these spirits, you know, mess you over, man. You know, you want the world so bad, so you know what? I'm gonna let you experience the world even better than what you thought you was doing before. He's just gonna have you out doing all kind of foul BS, man. Like this one guy, I heard a story. You know, I think he was still in the truth, but or at least he was pretending to be. He said he went up Bourbon Street, and then the night he was naked at the end of the night, man. Said he blacked out. So the Lord will turn you over to what you want, man. He said he lost all his clothes. I'm thinking he went past that barricade, man. You know what them real freaks said. So the Lord will give you what you want, man. You want to experience the world, He gonna turn it up a notch for you. He gonna make you really have some fun in this thing, man. Before He put you to death. Because the Lord ain't coming back to die again for you knuckleheaded Israelites, man. He ain't coming back and getting back on the cross, for nobody, man. That chapter's over with. So this is time to get it right. Because when He come back, He ain't coming back to play Yahtzee or Twister with nobody, man. He ain't bringing big bags of chicken for y'all, man, and biscuits and puppies. No, he's coming back to put you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to death. But which ones you are the 2/3 of the nation Israel? It ain't gonna be no what's that song? But needless to say, everybody's not gonna make it this go around. And we getting closer and closer to this election. And some big shit gonna go down, man. So you want to get in the world so bad. The world's about to get a rude awakening. Soon gonna be martial law. There's gonna be troops on the streets out here. You know? Better known as Jacob's trouble in the scripture. And it's gonna be a straight shootout in the streets of America. Civil war. If you want to go back into the world right now, things are about to get real nice, man. Real nice. They already hyping this bird flu. So we can have another lockdown coming around this winter. Well, they've been hyping cyber attack blackouts. Who knows, man? Who knows what the wicked elite got in store, man? Or the ones you call globalists, man? Who knows what they got in store for America, but it ain't good. Believe that. Because they ready for this new world order to jump off, man. They got everything, lined up. Got the digital currencies online, the microchips lined up, the economy in shambles, the economy's on life support. So they just need one good disaster, man. Terrorist attack, cyber attack, civil war. Who knows what they got in store, man? But it's about to get real good out here. So all you low life niggas who left the truth, man, the Lord got something for you. You're gonna have one of these troops from Russia put his boot on your neck, man, and stick that rifle to the side of your head, man, and blow your damn brains out, man. That's what we coming into. UN troops, man, on the streets, confiscating guns and rounding you people up. So you want to enjoy the world? You about to see. You better get your aim up, because you gonna need it. You better start going to the shooting range. Because when these troops come out here with these fully automatics, they don't care if you are an American citizen, man. The order is gonna be put you to death. That's the orders they're gonna have, man. And they already got people running across the border as I speak. And it's coming out. They with the UN, man. These military age men. And they just waiting for the right time, man. All they got the prepaid cell phones. The cell phones link back to the UN. So they just waiting on their orders, man. And they gonna carry out the mission. So the stage is set. We just sitting back waiting, man. Just sit back waiting. But the stage is set, man. Everything's in place. Let's go on. No, people got y'all fooled, man. The wicked elite got you Americans duped. Got the whole world duped. This is Luke 22 and 31. Out of one said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. So yeah, when you in this thing, it's true. Satan is on his job, man, all the time. Can't wait to sift you. Can't wait to get you back in the streets. Out here thugging in the streets, like they say. Can't wait for you to get wicked again. He's constantly sending stuff your way, man. Whether he got some lunatic in your face screaming, or he got that chick with all the bells and the whistles that you like, man. And she got number eyes for you. You know? She got all her stuff hanging out just for you. And a lot of men get sucked up like that. You know, and they going right up the street chasing her, and next thing you know, no videos. They ain't preaching or teaching, man. And then the woman ends up leaving. So she was sent to get your ass out this truth. And we got men falling for it all the time, man. Every single time. You got to watch out though, man. This thing, he's slick now. Very slick. He changes it up sometimes, you know. Once you on the one thing that he's doing, he switches it up. You know, so you start watching the change, and he switches up, go back to the same thing again, man. And if that ain't working, he gonna jump on your family members and have them bugged out of their mind, man. bothering you all the time about something, jumping on your wife, your kids, shit around the house breaking down constantly, car breaking down, man. So Satan got all kind of tricks, man, to kind of get you all flustered, man, and make you just want to give it up. But you got to resist the wiles, man. We're just talking about Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the wiles of the devil, but you got to resist the wiles of Satan, man. If you ain't catching hell in this truth, man, there's got to be a balance to it. If nothing's happening to you, you in this truth, you might not be in the truth. You got to catch a little bit of hell in this. It can't be an easy walk for you. So if this is an easy walk for you, you might want to examine yourself and wonder if you're in the truth or not. Because you shouldn't be skating through with ease, man. You should be catching some type of hell. I'm not saying this every day, every week. But you know when shit's coming down on you, though. You know when that hell comes. Believe me, I know. But it's all part of the condition of the battle, though, man. Catching a little bit of hell. But the good thing with being a man of the Lord, you got help with your hell, man. You get mercy with it. When you go back in the world, you ain't got no help. You ain't got no mercy, man. No mercy is given to you. You just out here. Like I said, demons. Why would I want to smoke?
Not drunk.
Enjoy yourself. I'm preaching. I'm handling the Lord's business right now. Hey, enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Hey, she said herself, man. I'm not here to try to persuade you, man, to come to the other side. You want to sin, be my guest. I could care less.
I was just more like, is this a dope?
I'm not your average Christian, man. I don't care what you do. You can have an orgy right there. I don't care. I'm not gonna talk you out of it. I'm not gonna plead and I say I'm gonna pray for you. You ain't gonna get none of that with me. You end up getting a curse, I'm gonna edify for the camera, and Lord willing, be able to find you a precept about how the nation of Israel is not supposed to be partaking in that kind of filth. But that's all you get. I'm not gonna be begging. This ain't Joel Osteen up here, man. This ain't TD Jakes. It ain't that type of party up here. I'm out here to give you your judgment, tell you what's gonna happen to you, and that's it. You get down or you don't. No hard feelings. But believe me, it's gonna hurt you more than it hurt me. And that you can take to the bank. Let's read that again. This is Luke 22 and 31. And out of one, my superior said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. And like I said, he'll send you a demon up here, like this one. Just walk past me. You know, that's like a level 2 demon. You know, that's a mild type of demon now. You know, that was light work right there. You know, that was a light work kind of demon. But I'm up here handling business, man. You got Bourbon Street, Frenchman Street to go play and have a good time. I'm handling, like they say, standing on business. I appreciate it, though. Thank you, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna be out here much longer. You know, just do my little time and get to the house. You know, you know it. You know, so she was about a level 2 demon, but it's all good though. It's all good. So yeah, Satan want to sift you as wheat. You want to get your ass out of this truth ASAP, man. You want to get you back in the world. Have you pee popping on a handstand, man, in the middle of Bourbon Street. He can't wait to get you in them high heels and them skirts, man. You know, he can't wait to have you sitting there idolizing RuPaul, man. So you got to be prayed up in this thing, man, at all times. So you got to put on the whole armor, man, the whole armor. You know, because you surrounded by demons all the damn time, man. So you got to be on your shit, man. Go to second entrance. Oh, about to say, I knew I passed it up. This second address, 16 and 61. He made man and put his heart in the midst of the body and gave him breath, life, and understanding. So yeah, once you come into this truth, the Most High, you know, it says, and put in his heart, meaning your mind, in the midst of the body, and gave him breath, which is this truth, man, which is life and understanding. This truth is life and understanding, man. Without it, you have no breath. You just dead out here. I spoke on this. I read over. This is second Ezra 16 and 61. He made man and put his heart in the midst of the body and gave him breath, life, and understanding. So in that part, it's not talking about heart meaning your mind. It's actually talking about your physical heart. It says he gave him breath, life, and understanding. Now that is talking about the truth still, man. You know, just like when he went back to Adam, back in Genesis, when he said he breathed life into Adam, he breathed the understanding of the commandments, man. Not all of them, but he had some type of understanding of what to do and what not to do. That was the breath of life that was breathed into Adam's nostrils, not a physical breath. Psalms, Psalms 104, 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to the dust, to their dust. So that's what happens when you fall out of the truth, man. You don't want to preach no more, teach no more. The Most High take his breath away from you, man, and you back dead again. You know, like it says in Revelation, that dead body shall lie in the streets of Egypt, I believe. Let's talk about a spiritual death. So you go back to being dead again. You know, you just want to do whatever you want to. That do as thou wilt type of spirit, man. That Aleister Crowley type of philosophy, man. Doing whatever you want to do. You know? There's rules, laws to everything, physical and spiritual. So a lot of people go back to that, man. As far as you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, we got laws, statutes, and commandments we're supposed to follow, man. The law's not done away with. The law ain't went nowhere. It's still here to stay. I don't care what pastor told you, what grandmama tell you, or what deacon told you, man. The law is still full in effect, and it's gonna be forever. So you can't do what the hell you want to do, man. You can't like Kermit Ruffin say, "Do what you want to, man." You can't do what the hell you want to do. So that's why the Lord sent me and like-minded man to tell you, man, it's still on the table, and you ain't getting away from it. So let's read that over. This is Psalms 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, return to their dust. Their dust means confusion. Now you in anything, man. You believe anything, you toss to and fro every doctrine. You back to believing Egyptology, Pan Africanism. You think you're more again. Whatever the case may be, whatever madness you was into, you go back to that BS, man. Now, you even doubt the scriptures, man. You used to be wholeheartedly believing everything in the Bible. Now you can just go back to being a scoffer. You know? You go back being a low life again, man. Hands hanging off your ass, dreads hanging down to your damn ankles. So you go back to the confusion, man. Yeah, you might be even the men this time around. You might not even like women once you fall out the truth, man. You might be more than the men. Who knows? We couldn't stand the smell of pork. Now you at the Waffle House getting double bacon, double hash browns with the ham, chopped, scattered, chunked, whatever the case may be. Now you getting double pepperoni on that pizza, man. When you was in the world, you probably just get, a regular pepperoni pizza. Now you getting a double pepperoni with the stuffed crust pepperoni, man. Now you just all out, just doing the most now. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting the bacon ice cream. So them demons turn your ass out, man. And whatever you thought you used to like in the world, you doing it double now. But I'm here to tell you now, it's the wrong time to be going in the world now. They got that Benny out here for y'all now, man. Y'all want to get out here on this dope? You gonna get you a straight ticket to the spirit world, man. You don't know what that shit laced with now. But hey, you want to choose the world? Smoke up, bruh. Smoke up. Enjoy yourself. Go to Job 33. Probably gonna do it about 2 more times, 2 more precepts, and that's gonna be it. I'm tired of looking at this damn city. I gotta drive around this damn place all day long, 9, 10 hours a day. I'm tired of looking at it. It's been about that time. So, yeah, everybody want to do whatever they want to do, man. All I can do is come out here and warn you, and that's it. I'm not gonna go home tonight and pray for nobody. I'm not gonna be sitting there crying, praying to the Lord. Why, Lord? Why they ain't listening? What I could have? Was it me? No, it ain't that type of party. What could I've said to make them listen? This is Job. What is it? 33:4. This is Job 33:4. The Spirit of the Most High have made me, and the breath of the Almighty have given me life. So yeah, that's true, man. You're looking at a man who's alive right now. I was once in a dead state too, but now getting these scriptures, understanding these scriptures, keeping the law, statute, commandments to my best of my ability, man. I'm alive now. So you've seen the Most High in action, man. Everybody always want a sign, and you're looking at one. In the flesh, man. So the Most High is giving me life, man. And anybody outside of it is just dead. I don't care what the doctor's saying. You know, he go up there with the stethoscope, put it on your heart. You know, your heartbeat. You can hear your heartbeat talking about, oh, you still alive. No, you really dead. As an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, without this truth, man, without this word, you dead. Go to the book of John. This is John 6 and 63. Verse 63, John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Yeah, so it's the spirit that brings you life, alive, man. That quickens you, puts life into you. You know, and that's this word, this truth. Yeah, it even tells you right here, the words that I speak unto you, which is the one you call Jesus speaking, say they are spirit and they are life. So the same words he spoke to the Israelites back then, you know, fast forward today, they being spoken again, same exact word, telling you to choose life. But like it said in Ezekiel, Jake say they don't want to hear that shit, man. Jake say they don't want to hear about no damn scriptures. They want to hear about where them hoes at, where the drugs at, and who got the damn the best deal on the damn wings, man. That's all you Israelites want to hear. You know who having a party, a second round. And like that old girl came up here earlier talking about she a sinner. Hey, rejoice, oh daughter of Edom, literally, daughter of Edom. This is your kingdom right now. Enjoy yourself. Because when the kingdom of heaven come in, you women ain't gonna be walking around like how you walk around now. You're gonna be under a man. It's gonna be order in the kingdom of heaven. You're gonna have the man, the woman, and then the child, man. And over the man is gonna be your house shop. Over your house shop. The one you English call Jesus. It's gonna be the Father, man. The one you English call God, man. That's gonna be order. You know, that's the order still to this day, but nobody follows it. You know, you ain't gonna have no woman bossing you around in the kingdom of heaven. Some little 4 foot woman with her finger all in your face, man, in a man's face. We're gonna go back to the old days where women were humble, quiet, wore dresses. That's coming back. You know what? On that note, that's gonna be it. You know, so I pray this video was edifying. You know, and like I was trying to say, man, you got to pray for longevity, perseverance, and pray that the Most High not take His Holy Spirit from you while you in it. That was a shocker for me to hear that about that one brother last week, man, that fell out the truth. You know, it was going on 7 years. And he just do it all the way. You know, man gets soaked up into this Instagram and Facebook. TikTok, all these women dancing, got their body parts out, but it's all an illusion, man. Most of them women on there got boyfriends, lesbians, or they're not even interested in sex, man. But you get sucked into that and thinking, oh, you about to get back out here in the world, you know, you want to clean up, you want to stay looking sharp, you want to be fresh, but you still can be out in this truth, but it's all vanity though, man. It's all vanity. But you get sucked into what these women out here doing, man. Thinking you finna, you know, do your thing, so to speak. But you've been out the game 7 years though. A lot has changed. And these women ain't, they might be looking like whores and acting like whores, but they ain't putting out like whores, And that's just what it is. And if they are putting out like whores, it ain't cheap. No longer are the days of you can take a chick out to eat, take her to the movies, and you was almost guaranteed to get some action that night, you know? Or maybe take out to dinner. Especially if you took out a date, you're gonna get some action. Now these days, that don't even cut it. From what I'm hearing, man, you got to pay some bills, you got to pay a car note, you got to buy some purses, you got to take on vacation. You got to take on vacation. You got to give us some spending money. So the cost of boxes going up, man. It's astronomical prices now. Almost unreachable prices. and you want to go back into the world to something you can't even compete with, man. These women ain't easy like they used to be like that, man. They come with a price now. Big price tag. They want houses and shit now, man. Cars. And here you are. You didn't fail for the seducing spirits telling you, oh yeah, you can get back in the game. You can get you a Hellcat. Get you one of them new Camaros or something. And once you get out there in the street, you're gonna find out that don't mean nothing. You still ain't gonna get the women, man. So get out of here, man. Before I get out of here, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakodash. Shalom to the elect. We almost out of here, man. Almost out of here. This nightmare is about to be over. Shalom.